Alright, good morning, bloggers. It is Monday. Our celebration of Belinda Carlisle for her birthday continues. It won't last, because I only remembered because it just happened to come up on the iPod last night, and I thought, oh my. However, of course, it is Madonna's birthday week, for God's sake, so needless to say there will be cause for celebration, but not as much really truthfully heartfelt celebration as the fact that that fucker Rove has resigned. It just is so wonderful when people start to disappear. I just can't tell you. I mean, since Rumsfeld has been put out to pasture, we haven't heard much from him. So, needless to say, I think that when you have gotten to the point in the Bush administration when you know it's time to get out, you are perhaps not invited back. I don't really know, but it's so wonderful that he's going away. I went to see this film yesterday, a documentary called No End in Sight, which basically chronicles the blunders in Iraq in terms of, though there was, I mean, not even to get involved in the faulty information that got us fighting in Iraq to begin with, which they do touch on a little bit, but, I mean, all of it, the whole thing is nothing more than what people already know, I don't think, but it just sort of puts it together in such a way that you can see better why things went so wrong and have an understanding of the fact that the invasion of Iraq could have been handled in a different way, such that, though still wrong and still awful, would not be as awful as it is right now. For, you know, typical Bush administration policy of putting people into positions of power who have no experience and no idea what the hell they're doing, similar to the attorney scandal, removing people who do know what they're doing and replacing them with people fresh out of college. I mean, I understand the idea of wanting to get a new perspective on things, but we're talking about rebuilding a country here. We're not talking about, you know, running some mindless office somewhere that has no meaning. It's so absurd. And also really for me, it gave me a deeper understanding of just what it meant to not have the different ministries protected in the aftermath of the initial invasion, in terms of the fact that we only protected the Ministry of Oil, but we're talking Ministry of Education, Ministry of Healthcare, etc. So each of these different departmental bodies that are responsible for these different public policy sort of bodies that would have existed in Iraq before were completely destroyed. So, you know, they talk about the people who were initially put in Plan OHA, I think they're called, and that they, you know, didn't have a pot to piss in because everything had been looted and there was no support from personnel because who knew where they were, you know, and nobody spoke Arabic, of course. God forbid we'd go to a country and not bring in people who could translate. So there's lots of issues. There was one other point. Well, anyway, I don't remember right now because my mind is in 20 million places because I have a show this week, which is so bizarre, and somehow we're going to get it done. Our little theater workshop. And we went to a little theater workshop at Pasadena City College, and that was very interesting. I mean, it was good. I mean, I was surprised. Not surprised that it was good, but surprised by, you know, how much work goes into these things. I mean, and to see that other people are having the same frustrations and difficulties that we are on a variety of levels. Anyway, good week to you. Belinda, here we are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.